Good morning. I just heard of the news about Julian Assange being arrested in London in the Ecuadorian embassy after the Ecuadorian president Lenin Moreno decided that the UK police could enter the embassy and arrest him where he had been granted asylum for over 6 years. As someone who believes in liberty, someone who believes in the values of the Constitution, of the Declaration of Independence, I am very disturbed that someone who basically did the right thing by exposing tyrannical governments and their unjust wars for profit has been arrested in such a terrible way. He's a hero, but he's been arrested as if he were some kind of criminal. But all the police gathered there and arresting him as if he was some kind of danger to the public. It's something that has shook me up, and it's a shameful day for the history of the world. And it is very concerning for me because we have basically criminals, war criminals, politicians who have committed crimes against humanity. This is pretty much well known. It's no secret. Tony Blair, George W. Bush, Dick Cheney for the Iraq War, for enforcing the security surveillance laws that make people lose their privacy, that it makes them available for searches and seizures in public areas, makes it easier for governments to wiretap you and come into your homes without warrants and without a warning, basically. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama for their interventionist wars in Libya and Syria and supporting moderate terrorists. Well, moderate forces, but they were actually terrorists there too, who were trained in Wahhabism in Saudi Arabia and by extreme Islamic imams in their native countries, Western countries, and who perpetrated a lot of crimes, killing, damaging Libya and Syria, successfully doing so in Libya, violently overthrowing Gaddafi there, and of course, after what they tried to do to Syria for about 7 years now, in what the mainstream media calls a civil war, but it's actually a foreign war of intervention. Of course, the National Defense Authorization Act, I believe, was passed by Obama with Hillary Clinton as the Secretary of State, and no one even thinks about arresting them. No one even thinks about pressing charges. Like, everyone who's not mind controlled, by the deep state, by their surveillance branch, the banking branch, the Federal Reserve, and the the intelligence branch, the NSA, CIA. These people, they know that these people are guilty and should face charges in a trial, in a court of law. But they're protected by big corporate interests, arms manufacturers, the three branches that I just mentioned that I believe have usurped the three legal branches established by the Constitution: Congress, the legislative branch, the president, the executive branch, and the Supreme Court, the judicial branch. But no one seems to bat an eye. This is not anyone in mainstream media. It's like the mainstream media wants to give you the impression that no one cares, or people think people like Julian Assange and Bradley / Chelsea Manning, these people are guilty, but not the war criminals I just mentioned. And this is very disturbing, and I believe that all of this news, I've been aware of the truth. I've been a red pill for about 7 years now, and this has turned on a fire in me that is not going to be put out. I'm disturbed. I am furious, but I'm restraining myself in this video because I want to be calm, and the best way to explain stuff is to be calm, not to be, you know, overexcited or you know, furious. But it's true what I believe was George Orwell who said once: truth is treason and empire lies. People like Julian Assange and Bradley Manning, now Chelsea Manning, told the truth, gave the truth to the world. They get arrested for it. Manning got tortured in prison, was pretty much sent there, did not have a legal trial, did not have a trial by jury. And it's disturbing, and I'm very concerned for the future of the world now that Julian Assange might face the same fate, especially if he gets extradited to the United States. I don't know what's going to happen, but I am very disturbed, and it's not a happy day at all. Just wanted to inform you guys about that, and this video may not get the most views, maybe not too many, because people seem to be concerned about what's viral, what's popular in YouTube and other websites that share videos and not particularly truthful statements, truthful videos that talk about our God-given rights, our rights to protect ourselves, to have a defense against accusations that could be true or just a bunch of lies. But at least I try to give you these kind of videos. At least I try to inform people out there, anyone really who cares about freedom, constitutional republics, constitutional monarchies, you know, a fair, non-tyrannical, non-fascist, non-communist system of government, a place where we can have life, liberty, and, you know, pursuit of happiness. But it's a day that people should reflect and be very concerned about where the world is going and what we face in the near future. Stay safe.